Hi, welcome back to Tony's Kitchen. Today we have a real good surprise for you. One of my friends here in Krakow owns a Mexican dance club, but he has no menu. So he asked me to help him create some typical and non-typical Mexican food with a little bit of spice and oomph, but it has to be done in a way that it's easy for him to prepare and easy for him to serve. So tacos comes to mind. I just love tacos. But they're a lot of work to make and to serve. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be making a taco pie. That's right. Easy to make in one pan. Slice, serve, and there you have it. So I'm going to be using all your favorites. And to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to be using a taco mix here. So that way you don't have to go through all the spices and everything and create a lot of work. So, but also keep this in mind that I'm creating this for the restaurant in order to be very fast. So this package here was about $2 Canadian, and you can get about 4 portions out of here. And now everybody knows in tacos you use the typical cheddar cheese. Well, tell you the truth, I'm from Canada and I'm very fussy with my cheddar cheese. And here the cheddar cheese is good, but I really don't like it that much. But Poland has some awesome, beautiful other cheeses, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to be using this cheese, which is like a Adam. Now, like I said, you can use any cheese you want, whatever cheese you like, even go back to cheddar, but I'm going to be using this one. And I'm going to make a crust. How am I going to make a pie crust? With potatoes. Yes, potatoes. And you're going to see exactly how I do it. So what's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to take these potatoes, peel them, and boil them. So let's get on with this excellent recipe. Okay, we're back. Here we have a kilo of potatoes, and they have been boiling for a while. And they're boiling to the point which I can take my fork and just poke it right into the middle of the potatoes. Now, if you don't want to use fresh potatoes like this, you can use instant potatoes, but I would ask you to follow their instructions and add butter and add some milk according to the instructions on the package. And you can also do it that way. So now, let's drain this, and what we do is we bring it right back to the pot. And now, what we do is we start to mash it. There we go. And now here, we add about half a teaspoon of salt, not too much. And I want you to grab your taco mix, and I want you to take about, let's say, about a tablespoon. Now I'm using a teaspoon, but I put a little bit more here. And now I want you to mix that all around. So now what we do is we just move it all the way around and get it a little bit more blended in. Okay, and that's basically what we want. So I'm going to let that cool, and I shall be back. Okay, I'm back. Grab yourself your pie dish. Now I have my deep dish one here, and this one is Teflon. Now if you don't have Teflon, or your Teflon is old, what I would recommend you do is just rub some butter into it, and that should solve your problem. So here we go. Here it is. And now what we do is we drop the potato mixture. Here we go. I'm going to start pressing it down. This. There we go. And I'm going to be using my fingers. Just like that. And we're back. Now I did remove a little bit of potatoes from the bottom here because it was a little too much. It's very hard to predict because the potatoes are such odd shape unless you weigh it. But you know, I don't have time for that. So now, this thing is basically ready. So now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees, anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes, depending on when it turns kind of brown. Okay, we're back here. Grab yourself a nice fry pan and put in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil, any type of oil that you like. And we throw 1 bit of onion in there and see it sizzle. And you can see it sizzling. So I'll take about 1 medium onion, diced like this. That. move this around and let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, we're back here. And I've got about half a kilo of medium ground meat, and we will put that in. And we're going to break that all down and move it all around. Don't worry about sticking to the bottom. Bring the heat down just a little bit. And we're also going to add about 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, depending on how garlicky you like it. And we're going to move that all around. And the sauce, the taco mix, about 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. And now I'm going to cook this until all the meat turns golden brown, and I shall be back. Okay, and we're back. You can see that there's still a little bit of moisture on the bottom, so we're going to cook it for another 2 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to add about half a tablespoon of fresh ground pepper. Now, I'm not going to add salt now because I added the taco seasoning. I want to taste it first. So now, we're going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You can add more if you like. And we're going to move that all around. And we're going to let this go for another couple of minutes until it all incorporates those juices. Look how that's looking. Okay, now we're going to give it the taste test and see what else we can add. Here we go. And, you know, it's absolutely perfect, but for me, it requires another half a teaspoon of salt, another tablespoon of salsa mix, because I like mine a little bit more on the spicy side. So this is going to go on for another 2 minutes, and we are basically, so I shall be back. Okay, we're back now. Let's make some kind of a salsa. Now, salsa can be done in many different ways, but I'm going to create a simple taco salsa. So, grab yourself a nice little handy dandy bowl. I want you to grab 2 medium diced tomatoes. Put them there like that. And about half a teaspoon of salt. And to make your life very interesting, we're going to add a little bit of hot pepper spice. Now, this would be about how much you can take. Now, I'm not going to put too much because my girlfriend does not like too much spice. And please don't say, oh, here he goes again, he's cooking for his girlfriend. Well, you know something? Yes, I do. Let me explain to you guys the way it works. When the princess or the queen is happy, then the land is content. And we take half of a lemon, just for some zest, and we're going to put that in there. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Now here you can add more, or you can add less. If you don't want a lemon, you can add vinegar if you want. Anything that keeps you happy. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin. You can add a little bit more because I like cumin. And about 1 teaspoon of oregano. Now, you can add anything you want at this point in spices. And about 1/4 cup of sliced green onions. And please do not forget the parsley. That's very important. And this is my favorite parsley, which is Orlando. We add that. And now we mix that all around. Now tell me, how is that starting to look? Yum, take a look. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for about 20 minutes. But before I put it away for 20 minutes, I have to taste it and see if it's to my satisfaction. A little bit there, and you know, it's absolutely delicious. I just want a little bit more lemon here. There you go. So now I shall be back. Okay, we're back now. Here is my shell. And now what we do is we take our meat mixture that we made and we put that all inside there like that. Oh man, yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy, and I want you to move that all the way around. Famous salsa, and we're going to incorporate all that now. And we're going to move that. Some sliced lettuce, and we're going to move that and sprinkle that all the way around, just like the cheese. Now I'm using a Polish cheese just like the Adam, but like I said, you can use cheddar if you want, and you're just going to pour that cheese all over like this. Now tell me, is this making you hungry or what? And now, decorate it. Grab a little bit of dry parsley and just sprinkle that on top like this. Just to make it look like it's going somewhere. So what you can do now also is, with the way I serve it, is I'm going to serve it with sour cream. So when I cut it up, I'm going to add sour cream. But I won't do it at this stage because it goes down and becomes soggy. So I'm only going to put the sour cream on when it's being served. And all I want to say now is thank you very much for allowing me to share this video with you. I hope that you enjoy this. This is 100% awesome, trust me. And I will see you again on my next cooking video from Tony and Cooking Around. And I know my girlfriend will enjoy this. Bye now.